Hey there folks, Apple has just dropped the iPhone 15 lineup this year, and in this video I'm going to quickly run you through significant distinctions between the iPhone 15 Pro Max versus the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Hey there folks, Apple has just dropped the iPhone 15 lineup this year, and we are here to help you decide either if you upgrade your iPhone 13 Pro Max to the new one or to hold on to your iPhone 13 Pro Max this year. Every year we eagerly anticipate Apple's latest offering, and this time around both the Pro Max and the standard 15 models have seen some substantial change. But gone are the days when every iPhone release brought groundbreaking features. Nowadays, it's more about incremental enhancements and fine-tuning, which isn't necessarily a better thing given how well these phones age and performance. So let's dive right in to explore the key disparity between the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. There are 6 major differences right away when you hold the iPhone 13 Pro Max with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The first difference you're gonna find out is the weight. The iPhone 13 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro Max have quite a noticeable difference in weight. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is noticeably lighter than its predecessor, making it more comfortable to carry around, and it does really feel nice and lighter. The second difference to why you're holding both phones together is the build material. The iPhone 13 Pro Max features a stainless steel frame, while the iPhone 15 Pro Max boasts a titanium frame. Apple's claim that the titanium frame is more durable, and while you may not notice it at first glance, it becomes evident when you drop the phone. However, the differences in the material is more visibly apparent upon close inspection. Now let's talk about the unique feature on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, which leads us to the third difference between those two phones: the dynamic island. This technology made its debut on the 14 Pro models last year and has since set the 15 Pro Max apart from the 13 Pro Max. The dynamic island offers a significantly different user experience compared to its predecessors. Now, the fourth difference that you may notice between those two phones is the design, and the bezels on the 15 Pro Max are noticeably thinner than those on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. While the difference may not be substantial, it becomes apparent when you compare the two side by side. Another difference on design on the new iPhone will lead us to the fifth difference that you will notice when you hold those two phones, which is the curved edges. When it comes to ergonomics, the iPhone 15 Pro Max stands out with its more curved edges, make it easy to handle with one hand. For those that have a hard time using the Pro Max iPhones, will definitely appreciate this design being more comfortable than its predecessors. And last but not least, the sixth difference that you're gonna find out between those two iPhones is the iPhone 15 Pro Max introduced a noteworthy change. The mute button on the 13 Pro Max has been replaced with a fully programmable button. This offers users greater flexibility and customization options, giving a total new experience. So despite all those 6 major differences that you find out right away when you handle the phones, what else are you getting on the 15 Pro Max versus the 13 Pro Max? So you're getting basically the always on display. You're also getting a better CPU and a GPU as well, with a better camera, 40 megapixel versus 12 megapixel, and a better zoom, an emergency via satellite car crash detection, and roadside assistant via satellite, and also included with your AAA if you do have that service as well, and also a USB-C for fast transfer files, and much more that we will cover on this channel, because you can utilize so much more in this new port for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Also, you're getting a double brighter in the outdoors than 13 Pro Max. Basically, you're getting a lot more brighter screen than the 13 Pro Max, and also a better Bluetooth and a Wi-Fi connection. So either you already made up your mind about upgrading or not, the decision to switch it to the iPhone 15 Pro Max boils down to what matters most to you. These phones have represented an investment, and they don't come cheap. If your iPhone 13 Pro Max is still performing well and none of those new features hold significant importance to you, then it may be wise to hold on into a little longer. However, if you find these new features compelling and if you have the opportunity to snag a great deal on an upgrade, then by all means go ahead and make the switch to the brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max. I hope this video has helped you to make an informed decision. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I catch you on the next video.